Hey, good morning, guys. Just real brief. If you're in your Bibles with me this morning, you want to turn to Matthew chapter 8. And I was woken this morning. Well, I was already awake, but about 3:30, I got a message from my best friend saying, "Hey, there's a tornado accumulating over Ash Flat," and so this morning. And of course, my mom lives in that area, and many of you live in that area, and so I was concerned about that. So we kind of got on Region 8, and we were watching that storm system. And to my knowledge, nothing actually touched down, but there was a lot of wind here in Fayetteville. There was a lot of talk about heavy winds and tornadoes and stuff like that. A lot of storms, and I was thinking about that. So I just wanted to read this story in Matthew chapter 8. Jesus says he goes and he gets in a boat, and the disciples followed him. And we'll just start here in verse 20. Sorry, I am blind as a bat. I think that's 29, 20. I can't tell. Anyway, it says, and when he got into the boat, his disciples followed him. That was verse 23. Verse 24, and behold, there arose a great storm on the sea, so that the boat was being swamped by the waves. But he was asleep. And they went and woke him, saying, "Save us, Lord, we are perishing." And he said to them, "Why are you afraid, you of little faith?" Then he rose, rebuked the winds and the sea, and there was a great calm. And the men marveled, saying, "What sort of man is this, that even the winds and the sea obey him?" Well, that's a great question. What sort of man is Jesus? What is he like that he can get up and command the wind and the seas? Hopefully everyone survived the storms last night. Nobody had any challenges or troubles. I know a lot of people lost power last week all across the state of Arkansas. I know many of you aren't even from Arkansas, but here in Arkansas. And I hope everyone did okay, but we all have storms. We all have storms in our lives that come up. And, a storm system comes up whenever, like these tornadoes, warm air comes in suddenly into the cold air, and it causes this accumulation and fierce winds and all of that, and it just explodes into a big storm, and often that happens in our lives also. Change happens really fast. Something really hot happens, or something really cold happens, and it just shakes up our world, and we have to deal with those storms. And I don't know about you, but there have been many a times that I am dealing with my storm, and it seems like Jesus is sleeping. I'm going crazy. What is going on here? This isn't happening, and this is happening, and what is happening? And he's snoring in the boat. And sometimes we just want to shake him, just like the disciples, and say, "God, wake up, wake up." They said, "Wake up, we're dying. We are perishing. I'm dying here, Lord. Please wake up. Are you with me in this storm?" And we often think that the antidote, the answer to fear, is courage. We love these stories. Run straight into the storm, right? Chase that storm. And Jesus says the answer to the fear is faith. So why are you scared? Why are you scared? Don't you have faith? If God seems asleep in your situation, he's probably not worried about your situation. He is in control of all of it. He is the master of the storm. He's the master of the wind. He's the master of the rain. He's the master of the lightning and the thunder. If your storm is financial, he's the master of the money. I don't care who your banker is. He's the master of the bank. I don't care who the president is. He's the master of the economy. He's got this. He is still in control, regardless who thinks they're in control. The storm is his. The sea is his. The rain is his. The thunder is his. The wind is his. And you are his.